I wasn't really a Trekkie, but I always did really enjoy Star Trek. For me, it was Star Trek The Next Generation, not so much the original Star Trek. But I did like watching The Next Generation. I had high hopes for Picard, the new series coming out, but I don't know. I mean, it appears that it has gone woke. Again, we get politics interjected into our entertainment. And I don't know about you, but when I watch a movie, when I play a video game, when I watch a TV show, I don't want politics shoved down my throat. Number one, it seems forced. Like Ghostbusters. Yeah, I watched it. On a dare, I watched it. Because I lost. So I had to watch it. And it was bad. The jokes were not funny. The politics were front and center. It felt forced down our throats. And as a viewer of the original Ghostbusters, I was like, what is going on here? I mean, this isn't canon. They tried so hard to erase everything. It had nothing to do with the female cast. It had to do with bad acting, bad writing, horrible jokes, forced politics. I mean, just jammed down our throats politics. The whole thing, I just wanted to walk out so bad. And if I could have, I would have. Here we have another example. Star Trek gets woke in the stupidest way possible. Can we just get shows where we can escape and get away from everything going on and not have people put in their politics? I don't care about the writers' political leanings. I don't care about Patrick Stewart's political leanings. I just don't care. I don't want to hear them. I want to be entertained. I want to forget about life for a while. Let's read this. I never got into Star Trek as a kid, always preferring the shallower sensibilities of Star Wars. But this caught my eye. The newest series in the saga, Star Trek Picard, will go fully woke, hitting on issues such as how terrible Donald Trump is, because of course, Orange Man Bad Syndrome, Trump derangement syndrome. You must put in how bad Trump is, because that has worked out so well for other venues that have done that, hasn't it? Immigration and Brexit. Yes, of course, obviously, yes. How could we get away from that? Yes, apparently Brexit is still a hot topic some 300 years from now. Who would have guessed? Yes. In Star Trek Picard, 300 years from now, they will still be talking about Donald Trump as a horrible person. I'm sure they're going to have something. The historical document says that Donald Trump had done all these horrible things and nobody has contested them, so therefore he has done all these horrible things. And Brexit, and yes, 300 years from now, they're going to be talking about Brexit. Yes, sure. In the news cycle, in today's day and age, we don't talk about a topic 2 weeks later. It's old news practically the day after it happens. Practically. Yes, 300 years from now, we're going to be talking about Brexit, Donald Trump, and immigration. Yes. Sure. Maybe in history class, and then never again. The new Star Trek series, starring Sir Patrick Stewart, isn't being explicitly billed as woke, but it seems a series star who will reprise his role as the legendary Enterprise Captain Jean-Luc Picard believes Star Trek Picard will have a message for anti-immigrant leaders and global isolationists. Yes, because that's why we tune in to TV shows, to hear your political leanings of the actors and the writers and the producers, and yes. That's why we all watch it. Not because we just want to relax and enjoy a beer or, I don't know, smoke a bowl or have an energy drink or just zone out for the day. We all, at the end of our long, hard day, like to go home and have politics shoved down our throat in shows that we used to enjoy. The series will have a more pessimistic take on Starfleet. Of course it will. The quasi-military arm that handles discovery, research, and generally law enforcement duties for the United Federation of Planets. Stewart described the fictional organization, now years past the event of Star Trek, The Next Generation, and subsequent Star Trek films as hopelessly corrupt and cruelly isolationist in the face of a galactic refugee crisis. So we're just going to hear today's politics, today's evidently left-leaning political views shoved down our throats, but 300 years later, in a scenario 300 years later. Yeah, sounds great. Sounds awesome. I really wanted to watch this. I really did. I had my hopes up. Like I said, I wasn't a Trekkie, but I was definitely a Star Trek fan. I'm a Star Wars fan. I loved the old 3. I know I'm going to piss some people off. Original 3, guys. Original 3. If you guys enjoyed the new ones, that's great. Perfect. Awesome. Me personally, I did not. I definitely did not. I thought the writing was very brief, and it seems to be the way we're going. The writing, the jokes in the comedies, it's all about pushing a narrative, pushing a political opinion, and shortening, like, the originals. What made the originals so great? It related to every one of us. Here was a nobody, Luke Skywalker, a little moisture farmer, didn't know nothing about nothing, and he bumbled his way through things, and he had to go through training, and that was important. The character arc, he had to go through this training to get better. The new Star Wars, they need something done, boom. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's a lightsaber. Oh, what? Now I'm the best Jedi ever. No training, no nothing. I can do things that Yoda himself couldn't do. But, yeah, okay. All right. It's bad writing. I want to escape when I watch these shows. But Stewart will play the role, he says, as a way of injecting some of his own virtue into a world torn by Brexit and by President Donald Trump. I would hypothesize that it is people like this that are tearing people apart, that are tearing the world apart. You guys just can't get off the subject. It has become this religious mantra with you guys. Just stop it and make good shows. His own virtue on a world torn by Brexit and President Donald Trump, he tells Variety magazine in an extensive profile. Picard, he notes, is me responding to the world of Brexit and Trump and feeling, why hasn't the Federation changed? Why hasn't Starfleet changed? Maybe they're not as reliable and trustworthy as we all thought. Stewart goes on to describe both the United Kingdom and the United States as effed. Well, thank you, dear Sir Patrick Stewart. Your woke opinion just bears so much weight when it comes to an entertainment show. You are, of course, allowed your political view, but if you want to make an entertaining show, keep politics out of it. That's what made the Mandalorian good. It wasn't political. Those are my views on it. Let me know what you think. Am I being too critical? Maybe I'm being too critical. But for me, I don't want to watch woke culture. I don't want to watch politics. I don't want to watch politics jammed down my throat in my entertainment. It's supposed to be entertaining, a release. But yet we seem to be going towards this trend where everything's got to be woke. Everything's got to be Orange Man bad. Everything's got to be self-deprecating. We are bad people. We are bad. We are bad. We are bad. We are bad. Okay. I hear you. I got you. Fine. Can we get some entertainment now, please? Anyways, that's what I got for you. I will see you guys on the next one. I love you guys.